Hello everyone, DSP here, and welcome to DSPReacts and this week's edition of DSP versus the Internet. It is episode 48 for January 21st, 2024. We have had a wild journey this last year on this channel, watching all kinds of stuff from all over the internet, right? I'm very excited to see what everyone came up with. Remember, the way it works on this channel is if you become an Ultra member, Ultra members are guaranteed to have video submissions on the show every week, which is awesome. If you're just a standard member, well, you get into a randomized playlist where you have a chance to have your video watched. So let's see how it goes. We have, I think, about 10 Ultra member submissions this week. And then we have, as usual, tons of standard member submissions, and we jump into those and shuffle them around. Keep in mind, if you're a member of the channel, you can access these streams on demand right after the fact. I also split it up into like 6 separate parts that I upload slowly over the course of the week for those who are non-members. And each part's around 20 to 30 minutes long. Any shout-outs for contributions will happen between parts. Fair enough? All right, without further ado, let us jump in and see what you guys came up with this week. Ultra members first. Here we go. Orcs!
It's an ambush! Disengage!
Oxes! I think I look like Kratos.
Sacred flame!
They're wearing the mark of Gredulo.
So is this what a typical game of D&D is like? Everyone dresses up, goes out to the woods, and starts fighting? Obviously not, right? Obviously this is them totally going over the top with this D&D game. Like, this is what it's like. No, it's not. You're sitting around in a house, in a basement, you know. This is what you imagine it looks like, right? This is what you imagine it really is. But it's just nothing, it's, you know. LARPing. That's true. This is LARPing, right? Where you dress up like the character. Live action role-playing. Okay.
Person!
Who are we fighting?
What the hell?
Don't let them live!
Why is it Kratos in this?
Guys, what are we doing?
Not you too. It's bad enough they're conscious and listening.
What? What was that?
Got one.
No, I know we're fighting orcs. I mean, why are we waiting?
What do you mean, waiting? Oh, Christ, you're distracting me now!
Why are we taking turns?
Where are we fighting again? And who's taking turns?
Us? All of us! We're all just taking turns fighting! Look! Come on! Come on! Well, you gonna heal him? You're waiting for me, aren't you?
Cure wounds. Rise, Targarum, and join the fight.
Okay, I'll get up in a moment.
Get up! Okay, I'm getting pissed off now! Why can't we just kill them all at once?
That's what we're doing?
No, we're not. This guy went after Damokos, then you went after him, and then Targaryen.
Well, what is it that you want? We can't do anything else. This is how a fight works.
But why can't we do anything else? Why can't we just kill them all at once?
Oh, you mean like with a fireball? Wait, are you a wizard?
I mean like that.
Well, no, but that's not... You can't do it.
Well, that's a genius idea.
Oh
I
my
think we
God.
should do that in the future. Yeah,
I
I can
just hung
smack
back
people
behind
with
this.
this.
Fire off spells constantly.
Why don't you watch it?
I don't know. You know, for me having someone who's played turn-based... I never played D&D before, right? But I've certainly played turn-based RPGs. JRPGs, right? That's what I grew up playing. Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger, Earthbound. So, there's a difference between a combat sim in actual combat, right? If you have full reign to attack whenever you want, then that's not a sim, that's not role-playing, that's like action, a full-powered action game, right? And there are RPGs like that. In fact, are they not just made... we just saw one previewed the other day on the Xbox Digital Deluxe showcase. Not Digital Deluxe, the Xbox Digital Showcase, or Developer Digital Deluxe Showcase, whatever the fuck it was called. Visions of Mana. That's a full action-based RPG, meaning at all times you can fully move and attack and use everything that you have. Now, I'm sure each move has cooldown, but still, you can actively keep moving and everything. So, I find that fun because I think the whole turn-based thing started a long time ago with text-based games, correct? I guess you could say D&D, but I don't know if D&D was the origination of turn-based, right? I think it started a long time ago with text-based stuff, and what you have is these rule sets you must follow. And I kind of get it. Without the rules, then it's just chaotic, right? If you didn't have rules of turns and how long it takes between actions or whatever, you could just have everything just go willy-nilly crazy over the top, and there's no real, I guess you could argue, fairness to it, that it's the rules that make it feel like a fair universe or whatever. But I don't know. Like, I mean, there's something to be said. How enjoyable is D&D if half the time you're playing, you're just sitting around waiting and you can't even really do anything? Like, you're trying to plan out your moves, right? I mean, take a look at Baldur's Gate 3, which I'm playing right now, right? Like, the fights take so long. You can't just, like, cruise through a fight. Everything takes so long. It's articulated and really planning out stuff. So it's an interesting take. Obviously, it's a humorous take because if you didn't just walk around, if you just walked around doing action-based stuff all day, it wouldn't be a turn-based RPG at all, right? It would be break the rules and be an action RPG, which is a very different kind of game. So it was an all-right video, I would say. All right, let's move on. Oh, this guy again, huh? Already? He wants a high five.
If you give me one, I'll put my hand down. If you don't give me a high five, I'll let my hand up and goes my fucking scene.
You know what's funny? All this guy's songs sound the same. I just realized there's like a slow refrain that builds up, and then all of a sudden the verse is like really fast paced, and it sounds like this, and it's moving on and on, and then it's high pitched, but then he goes down and low, and then he goes back to the refrain about the high five, right? Every song kind of sounds exactly the same. It's interesting. It's all right, but I mean, we've heard this guy now already. We heard him at Christmas. We heard him last week. We heard him again. I don't think we're going to watch any more of this. We kind of get it. I think it's funny. I like his lyrics. I understand why people like him, and he gets 1 million views on each video, but I don't think that it's worth listening to every song the guy's ever done, right? Okay. So, this is funny. So, this is from my Half-Life 1 Black Mesa gameplay or playthrough from 1 million years ago. We're talking, this is over 12 years old, right? Back when I was actually still playing stuff on PC. And this was the infamous crouch jump fail. And what happened, this was one of the things that people first started memeing me for. Before the days of This Is How You Don't Play, this actually predated This Is How You Don't Play, I believe. Where I was playing Black Mesa and I didn't understand the crouch jump. And I guess everyone else does, but it was my first time legitimately ever playing Black Mesa. So I didn't really know what it was. And I didn't understand what it was. And of course, everyone made fun of me because I didn't figure out the crouch jump mechanic. I've never seen this video, so this is someone's take on it. Let's see how they did it. I've never seen this before. Many have died attempting it. There we go.
What the hell
See?
just happened?
Still filming with a camera. As you can see, look at the quality of the video, right? This is me filming with a camera.
Whoa.
here goes. Geronimo! Nope, that's not what I was supposed to do, I guess, because I'm dead. What am I supposed to do then? No, I'm not supposed to do that, huh? No, not supposed to do that, huh? Ah, I could probably platform on the pipes. I see. It begins. It's been so long since I played this game. I really don't remember what you're supposed to do. I don't know where you're supposed to crouch jump. Are you crouch jumping across the broken platforms? Or you do something on the pipes? I don't remember. No, this is not direct capture. This is a camera pointed at my TV. This is how I did all of my gameplay back in the day. So. Come on, let me jump on this fucking barrel, man. Come on, I can't even make it up here. Are you serious? He's gonna take a barrel with him everywhere he goes. No. Come on, make these basic jumps. Oh, you'd think there's like a super jump or something, you know? The. Oh! That was great. Ah, man, that guy got destroyed. Oh my god. Whoa! It fell down the corridor. Fuck. Can't drive these forklifts. I wish I could. If I could drive the forklifts, it would be way easier. Oh no. Gotta use these stupid barrels. Still belching back then. That was what, 12 years ago? Now what the fuck do I do? Keep in mind also, there was no live streaming back then. Today, if I were playing this game, right, and I got stuck on something like this, all of you would be screaming at me in the chat, crouch jump, do the crouch jump, and I'd immediately figure it out. But back then, it was just me playing for myself, no help, nothing online, so it was just trying to figure shit out, right? So it was very different from what it is today, for sure. So, interesting. Let's see. Let's continue. So how long does this take? I'm trying to look at what I'm trying to do is climb objects. And there goes my barrel. Now I'm fucked. Why can't I jump up here? It's obvious this is what I'm supposed to do. Why can't I do it? Yeah, I don't get it. This is so fucking weird. I don't understand. Now, this is so long ago, I really don't remember. Does anyone remember if the game... This is Black Mesa. This isn't the original Half-Life 1. This is Black Mesa. Does anyone remember if in Black Mesa, it gave you a big tutorial of how to crouch jump? I think there might have at the very beginning. There's a segment where everything's on fire in the lab. And I think then, like, for a brief moment on screen, it explains the crouch jump. And if I remember correctly, I missed it, right? Like, I never saw it. So because of that, I didn't even know crouch jump existed. And that's why I didn't use it in the whole playthrough, right? So I think that's what happened. If you quote me if I'm wrong, I mean, this is 12 plus years ago. But I think it was literally on screen at a part where I was trying to platform and there was, like, flames and stuff. So I just did not see it. I missed it completely. And I happen to get past that part of the game, and this is the first part of the game. You absolutely have to crouch jump in order to make progress, and that's why I got stuck on this, right? What game mechanic am I not doing properly here that I can't get up here? Oh, is this it? Here it is. Yeah. Space control crouch jump. So take a look. That was a crouch jump. So I did see it. Whoa. A head crab monster, whoa! So, okay. So it said crouch jump, and a head crab attacked me, and I got distracted, and I never acknowledged or learned it. So I flubbed my way through the game up to this point, not even knowing it existed, because I never actually learned it in the tutorial because a head crab was attacking me. So there you go. Today, if this game were to be made as a modern game, you would have a crouch jump section where you have to do it like 10 times in a row, right? And there'll be no enemies. You just have to keep doing it over and over till you learn it as it's part of your movement in the game, and there'll be nothing to distract you. But Half-Life 1 is a very old game. So back then, they didn't really hold your hand with shit like this, right? They didn't pussyfoot around. It was like, learn the fucking game, bro. What's your problem? You want to play the game, or you want me to fucking, you know, give you your baby's bottle when you're playing, right? So I missed it. I totally missed it, didn't acknowledge it. And, you know, it's totally my fault. But I remember, again, back then, if you remember, I would never take fault for anything. And I'd be like, oh, it's not my fault, it's the game's fault. It didn't teach me or didn't do a good job, right? I'm sure I said that, too. I'm sure I said stuff like that and just insulted the game, because that's how I was back then, right?
Just what people want to see me do.
All right.
Jumping on a fucking barrel for 2 hours, trying to get on a fucking pipe. What the fuck?
What's crazy is I can't even get on this barrel
Is this really
either.
how Half-Life was? It was just platforming on fucking barrels
Look
the
at
whole
this.
time? This was the game?
No.
Stop it. Jump! Jump, you fucker! Jump! Jump! I don't know what to do. This is fucking weird. I don't understand. What are they expecting of me here? Like, what am I missing? What am I missing?
Right back in.
Fuck! How are people able to jump up here? Look, I can't jump up here.
This playthrough, you know, the Black Mesa playthrough, maybe this is a prime candidate of one that I could eventually redo for DSP Throwback with full 60 frames, better visuals. Because look, it sounds bad, it looks bad, but this is probably one that maybe people would want to see again. I don't know. I did this on DSP Gaming though. This was not Dark Side Phil, if I remember correctly.
It doesn't make sense. I can't jump up here. I can't fucking jump up. I don't know what to fucking do here. Can't jump up here. I don't know why, but I can't. The fuck? Look, I barely jump a foot.
It continues.
Jump! You won't even jump. Look, jump! You fucking idiot! Oh my god!
Here we go.
My thumb is fucking killing me for pressing jump so much. Not even kidding, my thumb is killing me. I didn't even fucking do that. No, my god, are you serious? Oh my god! Wow, you're not gonna believe it. I figured it out. Thank you to my Twitter followers. This game has a bugged jumping mechanic.
A bugged jumping mechanic. So that's what I would do. So basically what probably happened was I was on this for 2 hours. I couldn't figure it out. I tweeted about it. And people probably were like, well, are you using the crouch jump? And I was probably like, what the fuck's the crouch jump? And then they probably told me how to do it, right? So I was like, oh, okay. And then I did it. So what do? I fucking, it was just a bugged jumping mechanic in the game. I immediately, you know, make something up to make it sound like it's not my fault and I'm not a complete idiot who missed the tutorial.
What you need to do is jump, and while you're jumping, crouch. And if you crouch while you're jumping, you can actually do jumps. What the hell's a crouch jump? See, I just did it. I jumped and crouched mid-jump, and it worked. What the fuck did they do?
Okay. 12 plus years later, I can make two observations. Observation number one, yes, I was very unobservant back then. And I think that was a case of the fact that I had a really big TV. A lot of people don't realize this. My TV I used to use back in the day was huge. Like I'm not even kidding, like another foot bigger than the one I have now. It was just giant, right? So when it came to games like this and actually noticing things on the screen, this was a commonplace thing, right? Like I would miss stuff all the time. And you saw in the tutorial, it was just like bottom right corner while I was being attacked by a head crab. And it just distracted me. And I completely immediately forgot about the crouch jump. Just immediately forgot and never thought about it ever again. You notice it never said it on the screen ever again in the playthrough. So that's on me. But I will tell you this, 12 years later, the crouch jump is really stupid. Jump and crouch in midair and it makes you jump higher? Huh? If you jump and you crouch, you're going to be the same height you were before you attempted to crouch in midair. You're not going to get extra elevation. It doesn't, from a logical perspective, it doesn't make sense, right? The whole crouch jump mechanic. as a video game perspective, whatever. In a video game, you could fucking do whatever you want. I mean, you're fighting head crabs with a crowbar. It's not the most realistic situation, right? But it just, like, since I didn't get the tutorial, since I missed it, it makes sense that I just couldn't figure it out logically. There's nothing in the game that would say if you jump and crouch in midair, you're going to get higher. Like, how would you know that, right? You need to know that. So, there you have it. But this is just one of many situations with my old style, camera pointed at TV, no live stream audience, of how I would repeatedly fail at something. I mean, take a look at my original Dark Souls playthrough, right? Same situation. So there you go. That was pretty fun. That was pretty fun to watch that back. Is there anything at the end of it?
At least now I know what to do, but that was 25 minutes of torture.
Oh, it was only 25 minutes? That's actually not so bad. I've definitely got stuck on things much longer than that.
25 minutes of torturous platforming gameplay because the jumping is bugged.
Yes, I found the bug. That's funny that I said bug. Of course, I try to blame it on the game instead of me missing the tutorial and not paying attention and acknowledging it. Because obviously there was a tutorial, I read it off the screen, but it never acknowledged in my head what it meant because a head crab attacked me. I got distracted, so it never clicked. Crouch jump means you'll jump differently. Here's how you do it. It never registered in my brain. So, okay. Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean, a British sitcom that ran for 15 episodes, 2 movies, and whatever the hell this is.
Now to quickly...
What's really weird is that Mr. Bean, everyone remembers it as being like this long-running show. It wasn't. It was only 15 episodes. Each episode was like 45 minutes, right? And then all of a sudden, he spawned multiple movies and a cartoon. It's like, but the show is super short. How is it so popular? Right? But it was great. Like, I love Mr. Bean. I think it's funny as shit today. I'll watch it. I'll laugh my ass off. But you don't realize that there's so little of it. Right?
Up Mr. Bean for anybody who hasn't seen it. It's basically about a British guy named Bean who has absolutely no idea how the world works. Oh, and he has a teddy bear.
Mr. Bean is somewhat of a British masterpiece. This video game, however, well, it's shit. This could possibly be the worst game we've played on this channel.
Look at this.
And that's saying a lot.
1,000 likes was way too easy. You guys hit it in 24 hours. So, 1,200 likes and we'll post another video. Easy as that.
Hey, here we are in Mr. Bean, the video game.
Wait. This channel only posts videos if you like the video? Is that what they just said? If you give us 1,200 likes, we'll post another video? Did they seriously do that? Like, that's kind of fucked up, is it not? Like, here, listen. If you like my content and you want to support my channel, please like the content. It adds engagement. It makes it rank better. But if I said, I refuse to stream next week unless you guys give me 300 likes on this stream, is that not messed up? Is that not like forcing your audience to do something? Like, that's fucked up, no? That's the equivalent of when people say, oh, I won't turn on the webcam until you send like a $25 donation, right? People are saying that's commonplace too. I don't know, for me, that's fucked up. That's something that sounds very underhanded to me.
Look at all these bonus clips you can get. 4 of them. Oh, 4 bonus clips.
Nice. You can play the whole game for 32 hours and then you get 4 fucking movie clips.
Yeah.
Oh, there's mini games.
Jigsaw. All right, let's do a jigsaw.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's so intense.
This is so intense.
Okay, so let's start with the tutorial. Mr. Bean needs a tutorial in case
Earthbound music.
Hi there. This is Blast, and he's here to show you how to play Mr. Bean. The left analog stick moves Mr. Bean around the game.
No.
The left analog stick moves Mr. Bean around the video game world.
As if we've never played a video game in our entire lives.
Press the square button, and Mr. Bean will use a weapon.
A weapon? A weapon?
Mr. Bean using a weapon. Just the idea is ridiculous, right?
Pressing the start button pauses the game, you fucking stupid cunt. Alright then, good luck. Don't know why you bought a shitty game. Goodbye.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for wasting your money. What do we call ourselves?
It's always the same every time, Max, you know.
Mr. Pooh.
I wonder
Mr.
if any of our
Pooh?
viewers have actually seen live action Mr. Bean, or maybe we're just old.
Name
If you've
yourself
seen
whatever
Mr.
you
Bean,
want.
leave us a comment
Mr.
and
Pooh.
tell us, what the f*** is this?
Oh no. Oh no.
Look at his fucking face.
What did they do?
It looks like, you know what it looks like? It looks like he had like a Botox facelift, right? It looks like they took Mr. Bean's face and they just completely stretched it the fuck out and made it all distorted. I mean, sometimes he makes that face in the show, but that's not his typical face that he would make in the show, right? All right, let's like fast forward to over here.
To have him die seems worse.
Just imagine it. The mole gets fucking torn apart by the
He's
powerful
sucking
vacuum.
moles into a vacuum cleaner.
Goes
Oh,
through the
just like
pipes,
on the
just
show.
falls to pieces.
They're
right?
just half dead.
They did that all the
suffocating in a
time.
fucking vacuum hole.
Yeah, they suffocate in the vacuum bag. Mr. Bean's like, oh, potato.
Imagine having to empty that vacuum, dude. Oh, Jesus.
God, it'd be full of like mole guts and dead moles, and some moles are just clinging to life. Pretty sure doing this to moles in the UK is actually illegal.
I hope so.
I'm pretty sure doing this to any animal anywhere is illegal.
Putting them in a fucking vacuum?
It's like going over them with a fucking lawnmower.
Yeah, but slower and more like
Slower and more pain.
All right, I think we've seen enough of the Mr. Bean video game. All right, that's part 1 of DSP versus the Internet, episode 48. I hope you guys enjoyed. We have many more parts coming. I thank you all for chilling here with me as we continue through the Ultra member submissions. So stay put for more. See you in the next part, everyone.